Hi, I'm Dan with Cali, and today we're going to show you how to install the leveling kit and the lift kit for the 2025 and up Toyota Tacoma for both SR5, TRD Off-Road, and TRD Sport. Just as a heads up, this installation is fairly difficult. If this is something you're not comfortable doing, feel free to take it to a shop. They'll be able to do the installation. We are here at Trailmark in DFW. For this installation, whether you're doing the lower, just the upper, or both, you are going to need to remove the strut. We will not be showing you how to remove the strut, just how to install onto the strut. So to remove the spring from the strut, what we're going to be using is a 19mm wrench to loosen that up. And then on top of that, I'm using a crescent wrench just to make sure, just to hold that in place, to get it undone. Just take note of the direction of the bottom mounting point and the direction of the arrow up here, just so when you're putting it back on the vehicle, this will line up properly in your LCA. Once you have this removed, you're going to go ahead and take your collar. You're going to take the more rounded side, and that's going to be face up, like that. And then you're going to be replacing that rubber boot back on top. To install the lower collar, we're going to be knocking this off of the shock itself. We're going to use a hammer and get this off. Needs to be removed. This needs to be removed. Removed. Putting plastic piece on. Inside there's a small ring. This is the bottom side. To fit this on there. To make sure that this is oriented in the right place, there's two lines. There's also an arrow that's pointing towards the front of the vehicle. You're going to make sure that this arrow and this face are perpendicular to each other. Or you can think of it as the arrow is the bolt, and the bolt's going to be going through, so you're wanting the arrow to match the same direction as the bottom of your shock. Now that we have this installed back on the truck, we're going to do the same exact process to the other side of the vehicle. So if you are installing the TRD Off-Road system, it's very similar to the SR5 and the TRD Sport. This is our prototype. Yes, I know it's different, but that's okay. The concept's the same. We're going to compress the spring, remove this top plate, but again, remember the direction this is going, especially with the off-road, because now you have this reservoir on the bottom. You're going to be making sure that this line on this cap, see how it's an arrow? That's going to be pointing towards the front of the vehicle, and it is perpendicular or parallel to the bottom bolt. So just as a quick reminder, when you're putting this back together, make sure that this is lined up with this plate on top. So with that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and start disassembling the shock. We're going to go ahead and install the bottom section and the top section of this lift. If you're going to be installing the bottom one, this is a leveling kit. If you're wanting to do the top, that's a spacer. This adds about a 1/2 inch. This is a 2-inch leveling kit. So just so you see this without the spacer, this is that rubber top that I was talking about. We're going to go ahead and remove this from the upper mount. We're going to set this aside. So when you're disassembling the lower section of the shock, this top bit is actually screwed onto the shaft. You're going to either use some vice grip, something to keep the shaft from moving around, and you're going to be loosening this up. It's already been loosened for us, so we're going to go ahead and undo it here. When you're reinstalling it, you can put some Loctite back onto it. There was some Loctite on it. We're going to be putting blue Loctite on, just to make sure that it doesn't back out. So now that we have this top section on, remember, don't use a hammer or a chisel. This won't move. This is bolted on or screwed on. So now that this is off, we're going to go ahead and remove this cap and then your lower support. This is our prototype, but the disassembly is the same as any other shock. You're going to have your support here. You're just going to take a hammer and hit the opposite side of each other until this comes loose and falls off. And we'll demonstrate that in a minute. So now that it is completely disassembled, we're going to go ahead and put our new lift back on it. First, we're going to start with the leveling lower spacer, and then we're going to do the upper one. We have our lower support. We're going to go ahead and throw it on top. This fits on. You can take your hammer, give it a couple taps to make sure that it's seated. If it spins, that's okay. Some of them will be a little tighter than others. That's normal. So we're going to go ahead and reinstall the plastic cap next. Again, you're just taking your hammer to lightly tap it into place. Now it's seated. We're going to go ahead and put this back in our vise. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with our vice grips to make sure that the shaft doesn't shift on us. So we've got our vice grips put on so to make sure the shaft doesn't rotate. We're going to go ahead and apply a little bit of Loctite on here just to make sure that it doesn't back out. Now that the bottom section is reassembled, we're going to go ahead and move over to the top section and then remount it to the spring. So to install the top spacer, we're going to be using the more round side to mate into the top section. So we're going to place it like this, and then we're going to go ahead and place the rubber on top, and then we're going to go ahead Place this on top of the spring and then put the shock back together. This arrow is the front of the vehicle, so your reservoir is going to be on the right side if you have it facing like so. And that bolt is in line with these two lines up top. Now that we've finished the install of our spacers, we're going to go ahead and install the strut back into the vehicle. If you're going to be installing the rear spacer, all you're going to need to use is a 17mm wrench and a transmission jack to make sure you can get the axle wheel up and down. You may or may not need to undo one of the bolts on the sway bar links. That way you can have that drop farther down. You may be able to get it in with it, out it, depending on the model of your truck. We're going to go ahead and get started by removing that 17mm bolt on the bottom of the shock, pull it out, and we'll go from there. Once you have the spring out, you're going to go ahead and pull the rubber stopper on top. You're going to place the spacer on top of it, and then you're going to go ahead and put the spring back into place. And that's how you install the lift kit and leveling kit for the 2025 Toyota Tacoma. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe on Cali Raised LED's YouTube channel, as well as visiting caliraisedled.com to get other awesome products just like these.